The college football experience, Charlotte 49ers 2025 season preview episode on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Yes, Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5 and get $50 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code TCESGPN. And remember, as always, folks, to let it ride.
Hey, folks, this is Bud Foster. You're listening to SGPN. Let's let it ride.
Welcome to the college football experience, Charlotte 49er Clit edition for 2025 season preview. Yes, we're getting it in. We got the Clit's playing like 3 days. So we're youtube.com/the college experience. We are talking Clit action, and don't forget 9:00 Eastern. We will have our Part 2 picks edition of the college football experience for week 1. We already have Part 1 out for the Thursday and Friday games where we did talk about App State and the Clit going on in Charlotte. So go listen to that as well. But you're probably wondering who the hell you're listening to. That's fair. My name is Colby Swinging Database Dan, a.k.a. Pick Dundee. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
I'm probably drinking too much and celebrating too much and not sleeping. Would have killed a normal man, but no, that's gone. The medical advice I got from that was like being hit by lightning. Pretend it never happened and get on with your life.
You know, I love these Charlotte 49ers. A lot of ECU fans won't say that. I'll explain in a second. But I do. Let's go. Although, I do got a little bit of a bone to pick with them.
I can guess.
Yeah. So the Charlotte 49ers started their football program in 2013. But I will not forget that they played for 3 years in 46, 47, and 48. They did not play prior to that. So they did actually revive their 3-year program. And they revived it with Brad Lambert. He had out the gate 2 5-win seasons, but that was in the FCS. They jumped to the FBS, and it's been tough shit, man. With the exception of 19, where Will Healy went 7-6, losing a Bahamas Bowl. They just have not been able to get there. Now, Biff Poggi was 5-7 last year. I thought they were a little. I actually believe he was building it the right way. I really do. My thing is, like, if you have a program that has 1 winning season in its fucking existence, including the 3 years in the 40s, you got to give the man time to cook. And I heard, you know what? Shout out to Biff Poggi, who's now at Michigan, but I heard him. He did like the local Charlotte podcast. I forget the name of it. Sorry, guys. Here, let me see if I could find it. But I listened to an interview with him, and I felt bad for him because I heard first off that him and Tim Albin had shared a couple phone calls or whatever, or a phone call. But you know, one of the things he was pledging was like, I need time. Like I thought I was gonna. He goes, in his mind, he was like, we were on schedule. We were on schedule to get where we wanted to go. But, you know, we had some injuries, but he was like, but it's still only year 2. He was like, did you think I was going to go win 10 games in year 2?
No shit.
I mean, and I just want to say, I know they got their ass whooped in some games, but they did whoop my East Carolina Pirates ass, right? The game, that's basically the game that got Mike Houston fired. they fared well. They only lost to Memphis by 5. North Carolina game was actually a little bit closer than I think people would say. And then you go back to year 1 of what he did in 23. Now I know they were not good. I'm not saying they were good, but I think like kickstarting a program like this that really has never had success. They were in the Florida game and the Maryland game, right? Both Power 5s. They were in that game. They were in the Navy game, right? They lost to Memphis in overtime by 6. I do buy in on that, what Biff Poggi said on this pod. No, shout out to Biff. He was man enough to do like the student podcast like a month ago. I don't think a lot of coaches would do that, right? But that's a credit to his character, in my opinion. At the same time, so they pull the plug on him after 2 years. And they hired Tim Albin, who I think is a fantastic football coach. And like Biff said in that podcast, he said, give the guy fucking time. You'll build a winner if you can't just expect 2 years to get this thing going. But I do like the hire. And I guess you could say it is an upgrade from Biff Poggi, since we have never seen Biff Poggi as a college football head coach before, even though I believe had he stayed there, I do think Charlotte would have been playing better. Like they'd be making bowl games. I thought they were going to turn that corner. Where are you at with Coach Albin, and where are you at with the fiasco that happened last year?
Yeah, I thought it was bullshit what happened to Biff Poggi, but unfortunately, this is the era we live in. If you don't turn it around right away within 2 years, like you're out of there. And
their starting quarterback got out for the season in week 1.
Yes, and to put a little bit of perspective, Albin went, as good as Tim Albin is, he was 3-9 in year 1 at Ohio. And sometimes it takes time. So I think Charlotte's in a better position because of Biff Poggi. And I think Albin's going to take some of the toughness that Poggi's teams had and a little bit of a flip in the culture from the Will Healy era. And now I think Tim Albin's in a better position to succeed, even though it is somewhat of a pretty much new roster.
Yeah. So 2 things stand out here. Like I'm not sure, by the way, if he was out for the season, but he was out for a large chunk of time. His quarterback was in that JMU game to start the season. But Tim Albin is a winner. I'm a big fan of Tim Albin. So both things work here where, Tim Albin, I have known of Tim Albin since he was at Nebraska. In the early 2000s under Frank Solich and Craig Bowl. He was then at North Dakota State, helped build that thing up, and then the Ohio Bobcats, and then he's 58-27 as a head coach, man. And the guy has had, not only has he won an NAIA national championship at Northwestern Oklahoma State, the guy's only had 1 losing season in his career, and that was year 1 at Ohio.
Yep.
Coming off what? Just 3 straight 10-win seasons. I must admit, though, I was a little bit surprised he did not bring over more players from Ohio. I know we're going to talk portal, but I kind of thought, like, what if he took the entire Ohio team into the AAC? I was kind of like, man, that'll be a bowl team year 1. Not his approach, which is fair. Maybe he wants to build it a different way, but when I originally saw the hire, I was like, dude, if he takes the Ohio team into the AAC, they could make a bowl year 1. And they still could. We'll get to it. But were you a bit surprised that he didn't bring in more Ohio guys?
A little bit, but also they hired within and they promoted his guy. So I think he wanted to leave it so that they could continue the continuity of the guys that got him the Charlotte job. I actually respect Albin a little bit even more now.
More, yeah.
That he didn't raid the portal of his team and leave
his Bobcats, Brian Smith.
Brian Smith.
Dry, yeah.
We're previewing too many teams now, and it's just the names are flowing together. So Brian Smith, year 1, and now he's in a position to succeed right away.
Well, I don't get the brain man cold.
I'm sorry. Continue.
Yeah, hopefully. Now, Ohio's definitely going to beat West Virginia on the money line week 2 just because I butchered Brian Smith's name, and he's going to be like, oh, yeah, look at this prick. We're going to beat the Mountaineers. But, yeah, back to Albin. I love Albin. He did an unbelievable job there. 3 10-win seasons, and we talk about it. The MAC doesn't get cupcake schedules. They got to play 3 fucking bye games every year. So he really went, what, like 9-1 or 8-2 each year when you really look at it?
Yeah, you're right. And by the way, shout out, my apologies. The podcast was the Highway 49 podcast. Any Clip fans out there, hosted by Hunter Bailey, Hannah Bradley, and Jeremy Granson. Shout out to them who had Poggi on. So he inherits a offense that was not very good, but once again, as I alluded to, I believe Max Brown, who's now at Dub V, by the way, I believe he missed. I should pull up his stats for this. I thought he missed like almost the entire season.
He did.
Yeah.
He's in contention to win the job.
He was a Florida transfer. So like part of my analysis of why I thought Charlotte would make a bowl last year is I was like, I think he's pretty solid. He played a little bit in Florida. And I was like, this is kind of, I think he can work in the AAC. But when that JMU game happened, I think he broke his wrist or something, or his thumb. They didn't have the depth yet to be efficient. They were a really bad offense. So 100 in scoring offense, 73rd in pass offense, 106 in rush offense, 105th in total offense. Todd Fitch, no relation to Bill, is the offense coordinator. Obviously, he was not the offense coordinator a year ago. Important to note that. They got one returning starter, and it's the center, Johnny King. Just sounds like a badass and fucking
hilarious,
like an 80s movie. Yeah, I've been wanting to fight Johnny King since he stole my girlfriend at the fucking dance, right? Fuck, I see Johnny King, it's on, but he's always with his cronies. Look, they hit the portal heavy, and I mean heavy. And they did name a starting quarterback. It was a little surprising to me. So they brought in Connor Harrell and from North Carolina, and they also brought in Grayson Loftus from Duke. Loftus played a little bit. I thought there was a shot that Loftus would start here. I actually think if I had to place a wager, I was going to say maybe he will. But Harrell was named the starting quarterback yesterday, the day before. UNC's had a great track record of quarterbacks lately, so maybe he's just the real deal. Running back Donald Chaney Jr., I remember him. He was at Louisville last year, but prior to that, he was at the Miami Hurricanes. That's a nice get there. Jarrell Cobb from North Carolina also comes in at the running back spot. Cameron Smith from the Leathernecks of Western Illinois. And by the way, I host the FCS College Football Experience. We'll see if he can play at this level, but he was a dog at WIU. Nice get there. Wide receivers. Jalen Hampton comes in from Western Kentucky. Tyre Brooks from UTEP. Jaden McGowan from BC. Nate Spillman from Tennessee. Javin Nicholas from LSU. And EJ Mason from Samford, all coming in at wideouts. Then up front, well, actually, they brought in a tight end, Jake Young from Stony Brook, the Seawolves there. And then up front, Christos Fernandez from the fucking Long Island Sharks.
All I know is we're hard-working, tax-paying people like you, and we don't take shit from nobody. You got that, asshole? Me, the fucking union that works for you.
You also brought in Jesse Ramel from Mississippi State, and of course, Mac, of course, Rod Green comes in from Purdue on the offensive line.
Another Purdue guy.
I didn't realize their roster had over 136 players last year. Mason Bowers, also from Kennesaw State, comes in, and then deep sea diving, bringing in Dallas Shipley from Newberry College. Okay. Here's what I do know.
It'll be better.
Tim Albin knows offense.
Yeah.
This will be better. This offense will be better. It's the other side that I'm going to say, but I can guarantee this. I'd be pretty shocked. They would have to have like both quarterbacks go down and have Zach Willicke starting or something. But you agree?
Yeah, and I mean, Fitch has been at Ohio State and LSU the last couple of years. So he's been around really good offensive minds, offensive coaches. So yeah, I think that, and Albin's teams are always good offensively. So yeah, give me gonna crack this top 100 easy.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. Let's talk about the defensive side of the ball, because I think this is the thing that would be thing. So Nate Fiends is the DC now. Obviously, Fiends is he was at Ohio, followed a coach over, but he was not there. He's not responsible for these numbers. 122nd in scoring defense a year ago, 74th in pass defense, 122nd in rush defense, total defense at 116th. They bring back 3 starters. Ayo Tafase at the defensive tackle spot. Reed Williford, he played good last year for them at the linebacker spot, and Tervion McGee at the safety spot. Now, they go get a slew of guys. Liverpool, from Darrell Liverpool from North Carolina Central. Keep a good program. Trey Oliver, good head coach there. Braden Mullen from fucking Dartmouth coming in. And then Caleb Irving from Purdue. Oh, my God.
Another Purdue.
There's multiple Purdue guys. Jamarian Solomon from the airport. Those are all on the D line. Linebacker, Shea Taylor from those Ohio Bobcats. How about that? Well, look what he did to the linebacker. Stellan Bowman from Ohio. Caden Schmitz-Gay from Ohio, right? Gavin Willis from Bucknell, deep sea diving. Then in the secondary, Dwight Boodle from Nebraska. Colin Gill from Georgia. I mean, that's some nice talent there. Ty Baldwin, I'm joking, from Ball State. Gavin Shipman from fucking Harvard. And Caleb Curtin, the safety from Elon. I mean, how fast can you fix it? Albin knows it. They got your linebackers coming back, but let me be a little honest here. The teams you will play in the AAC will be much better offenses than the MAC for the most part.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I mean, the defensive unit followed over the defensive coordinator from Ohio, Fiends, and Brian Smith got promoted within. He was the offensive coordinator, so the offense stayed with him. So I think that they will be better, but to your point, it is a more challenging schedule with more talented quarterbacks in the MAC, and there's a lot warmer places as well that they're going to be playing at rather than in the snow in November in MACtion.
Yeah, and some litter environments. Now, MAC fans are good, but it's a little different to me when you go to West Point and you go to Greenville, North Carolina, and you go to Athens, fucking Georgia.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think there's gonna be slight regression there. Let's talk about the schedule and go game by game on that schedule. Talk about state of the program. But before we do that, I do want to let the good folks know that the college football experience is we're brought to you by SGPN. We are part of SGPN. Football is back, and so is our amazing merch sale. 25% off everything in the merch store with the promo code football. I'm talking Eat Shit Pit t-shirts, Pick Dundee t-shirts, Storm the fucking Field t-shirts, right? I mean, what else do we got in there? We got a slew of stuff. George Mason, Start Your Football Program t-shirts. I mean, there's a ton of stuff. Go check it all out. Also, SGPN just launched their NFL Survivor contest, $100 entry, winner take all, sportsgamblingpodcast.com/survivor. Plus, if you're new to Splash Sports, there, the promo code FINALS will get you a $10 credit. We're also brought to you by MyBookie.ag. MyBookie is your place to bet on every single part of football you can find. NFL, CFL, UFL, Arena, and of course, Arena doesn't count as football, let's be honest. College football, the best, all right? MyBookie's $100,000 NFL Super Contest is going on as well. Only a $15 entry, and they're offering buy 2 entries, get 1 free, folks. MyBookie accepts customers from a ton of different locations as well. You can easy deposit and get lightning fast payouts using crypto. So head on over to mybookie.ag. But when you do, use our promo code TCESGPN for 100% bet back bonus up to $500 for new customers. That's mybookie.ag. Promo code TCESGPN. We're also brought to you by Rhythm. Yes, college football is back on Rhythm. Last season, the Rhythm predictive models had a 22% ROI on non-conference spreads. Absolutely killed it on the FCS totals as well. And get this, week 1 and week 0 last year, they were 16-4 ATS, up 11.6 units. Rhythm also has NFL, MLB, golf, WNBA. So what are you doing? Go to the app now. Make your own model. The predictions are live, folks. Get your free 7-day trial period today. sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. That's RITHMM. That's sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. All right, we are back. Shout out to Delta. Week 2 or week 1 part 2 picks will be at 9 p.m. But
Chat's itching, man, at this
they're
part
itching.
2 picks,
Yeah,
man.
it's the Dave Chappelle, cocaine meme. But
after seeing the ratings on part 1, I think part 2 is going to be jumping here tonight. Dundee.
Oh yeah, let's fucking go, man. Let's fucking go. Now, we're talking Charlotte football, which I could tell people are excited about these clits because they should be. Because Tim Albin's a fucking winner. I guarantee you that. He will win at this program. You better get ready. 9 p.m. Eastern. Yes, Monty. Shout out to Monty Pritchett.
Yeah. We're Eastern on this show. The other show.
Yeah, we're Eastern now. So state of the program, I know they only have one winning season in their existence, which does matter with state of the program. But, man, getting a stadium built, pretty big deal. I think that has to do with state of the program as well. And let me tell you, Charlotte is a thriving city. It is becoming bigger each fucking day. I went to Charlotte like 25 years ago, right? I went to Charlotte like 25 years ago, and then I didn't go for like 20 years. And then I went, and I was like, what the fuck? It's like,
upgrade.
What happened? Yeah. Jerry Richardson Stadium.
Great
They're
name.
still look, you all right, NFL, you take my NFL stadium? Fuck you. I'll create a college stadium. I think he's got 2 of them. Isn't Davidson Stadium Jerry Richardson Stadium, or is it Wofford? Somebody look that up.
I'm looking it up.
Zigging when you zag. I like it. What is Davidson Stadium called? It's brand new.
David, why isn't it football stadium is called Richardson Stadium?
Oh, it's fucking great. One of my all-time favorite moments is when Jerry Richardson sold the Panthers. That shit, they weren't even for sale. And that Me Too shit was happening. He was like, oh, fuck me. It was like he was at a happy hour and was just like, shit, they came for him? I'm out. And just picks up the phone and is like, Linda, sell the goddamn team. But, sir, you haven't even got it appraised. Sell the fucking team, all right? And over the weekend, the team was gone, right? Gone. They made that documentary about the Baltimore Colts. He sold the Panthers and that shit super fast. Normally like that, like the Redskins are up for sale. That shit's up for like 6 hours. I'm sorry, for 6 months. I'm sorry. So you kind of know, like, oh, I wonder what's going to happen here. He sold this shit. It was like it was in a game of poker. Yeah. Fuck it. I'll throw in the Carolina Panthers.
He's like, I'm not getting canceled.
I'm not getting canceled. And guess what? I'm gonna sneak down to the college football level. I'll put a stadium in every goddamn corner of these Carolinas. All right. I think Wofford. I shit you not. I think Wofford has like a practice facility that's Jerry Richardson, or maybe I don't think it's a stadium. I think it's like their practice area or something. But it could be the stadium. 12 years young. I give this thing an 8 of 10. But whoa, John coming in hot in the chat, giving us 50 large. That is really cool, man. I promise you, we are now $50 closer to being Jerry Richardson.
We're going to build the next Jerry Richardson facility.
I know he did. I'm assuming he did lots of horrible things by how fast he sold that team, right? But hey, if who knows, right? Maybe it could have been just a game of poker, right? Maybe it had nothing to do with the Me Too shit, and he was just like, he said a big time game of poker, and he's like, you know what? Like, I talked to Jim McMahon once about golfing with Michael Jordan, right? Speaking of Charlotte,
yeah,
dude, NFL players weren't getting that guaranteed money. It took a little longer. I mean, now they still don't truly have guaranteed, but the quarterbacks get a lot of it. But He was talking.
Maybe he
What's
knew
that?
the kickoff was coming. The new kickoff. He said, "I'm out of this."
Yeah, that's true. Jerry Richardson actually, that's something. He might have realized that the NFL was going to be bullshit going to this fucking European soccer kickoff. Absolutely ridiculous. But dude, McMahon's hilarious because he's like, dude, I golfed like the first 9 with Jordan. We went to, he was the Chicago basketball player. I was the Chicago quarterback. He's like, I beat him on the first 9 in the back 9. He's like, let's do $1 million a hole, motherfucker. And he's like, dude, I play for the Bears, dude. I got my whole contract's $1 million. I can't do $1 million a hole, right? But maybe Richardson was like that in the game of poker, where he was down and just like some dude's just talking shit. He's like, yeah, fuck you. I'll put the Carolina Panthers in this pot. You know what I mean? And then everyone there was like, they're not worth that much. But anyway, look, 12.
That's not the blind. That's not even enough to pay the blind.
Oh man, John, thank you again, brother, man.
Appreciate
you, man. Appreciate you. And look, the stadium's awesome, by the way. And you know what's cool is it's small right now because they're just starting their football program, but I believe it was designed to be built big, which is cool. And you look at the shots here, man. I'm looking forward to going there. You know, Chapel Bill plays there week 2.
Yes.
I mean, so he's going to slide on into that office, that building down there, pull a J Rich with Jordan. But dude, it's a nice looking stadium. I got to give them some respect here, man.
Mm-hmm.
A beautiful fucking stadium. And I like what they're doing there. I like the good fans. All right, man, I'm in. Shit, I might even give it a 9.
Yeah.
I told you, man, some of these new stadiums are fire. Get on campus. Look at this shit, man. This shit looks beautiful down there. And look, dude, they got their own shit, man. They are way ahead of the fucking curve here. They got the Gold Rush lager going on with my favorite Charlotte logo. This dude with the fucking pipe with the goddamn pickaxe or whatever, or mining axe, or what is that shit called? And dude, what's cool is they switch it up, Mac. When we hit a basketball game there, they got the pick and roll pale ale. You know what I mean? Look at that shit right there. YouTube.com/the college experience. Get on over there. They're doing everything right, man.
Yeah.
I don't even know who the fuck this is. I mean, they've only been playing.
Jerry Richardson.
That's got to be him. He's like, you know what? My freshman year of high school. You know what? Fuck it. I put a statue of me outside that bitch. Right? I got to find out who the hell that is. I was sitting there looking. I Googled this thing. I couldn't find it really. I didn't use AI though. Maybe AI could figure it out. But dude, you get out there. You got the tailgate, the 49th acre. Yeah. All right. I mean, they do it right at Charlotte, man. I'm looking forward to catching some games this year. They got a Thursday night, I think, or a Friday night or something.
They got a couple. They got a couple.
Yeah.
This, when we did the exercise that one night after it was like 2 a.m., we're like, what are the weeknight schedule? And Charlotte popped up on there a couple times. So
I'll be making that journey, man. I will be making that journey, and it's a fucking beautiful stadium. Job well done. Niner Nation, job well done. What do you give this thing 1 to 10, man?
I was gonna give it a 9 because you remember like that right there, was that the Duke game when Duke went in
they
there
upset. That was a great fucking game, dude. That
place was on fire for that. And when Carolina comes in there, that place is gonna be jumping for the Tar Heels. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this new era of Charlotte football.
One of the best things that North Carolina does is they have this bill this law that you have to play the schools in Carolina. It's like, oh yeah, TV execs, fuck you. All right. Carolina plays at Charlotte. Duke plays at Charlotte. ECU's at NC State. NC State's at ECU. App State's taking on NC State. App State, Charlotte doing stuff. It's perfect. Thank you. Want more of that. Every state follow that.
North Carolina's a great state, man. They got shit figured out down there.
They do. They do know the college game, man. So, yeah. Look, I'm giving it an 8. I think you can argue a 9. It's a great place, and I will be there this year. See you then. Have those 49er loggers on ice. All right, because Dundee's coming. All right. Say to the program is another story though, Mac. But I think because here's the thing. I was high on the Biff Poggi hire. Thought it would work, and I don't believe they gave him the time to make it work. So that's a problem to me because Tim Albin's a great football coach. What if he goes, what if he has a losing season this year and next year he's 6-6? Does he have to worry about getting fired?
They better not fire him.
I mean, there's no way, right? This got to be the guy. But I got to say, I'm going to give it a 4 of 10 because they've only had one winning season. However, they are in a talent-rich area, and they should be really fucking good. What are you giving the state of the program?
I mean, after going through those slides and looking at the pictures of the stadium, the fan base is there. They just need to win a couple games, and those people will be filing in there. I'll go 5 just because I'm so high on Tim Albin as a coach. But I need to see them win some games. So let's go Niners.
Yeah, let's get it together, Niners. Folks, before we get to the schedule, which we will do next, I do want to let you know that the College Football Experience is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog Best Ball Mania is happening all summer long, giving away $15 million in prizes, including $2 million in first place. There's no waiver wire, no arguments about trades. Best ball is the best way to play fantasy football, folks. Underdog is also a great place to play Pick'em. You can win up to 500 times the amount of money you enter if you play Pick'em. Underdog's got a brand new offer too for new customers. New customers play just $5 and get $50 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code TCESGPN. We're also brought to you by Circa Maids and Circa Survivor. Yes, we were just at the Circa. I'm surprised they didn't run out of Jameson. I mean, shit, we went to the Rose Bowl one time. They ran out of fucking booze. I shit you not. The world's, I mean, I'm sure it wasn't all our crew, but anyway, the world's greatest sportsbook, Circa Las Vegas, is hosting the world's biggest pro football contest. Circa Made, Circa Survivor, and Circa Grandissimo with over $21 million in guaranteed prizes. Sign up in Nevada, play from anywhere with the help of SGPN's official proxy. Go to footballcontest.com and use that promo code SGP to get $50 off those proxy fees. The contest closes Saturday, September 6th. So you want to get in now. So do that and let it ride. Yeah. Shout out to Ryan Gordon in the chat there. Huh. No particular person. You have a statue. This is great. It's like Bud Bowl. Right? Like
Sherry Richardson.
Yeah. Just putting a token statue. See, we like football. I can get on board with that shit. I like that. That's like having it's like the Army Navy game where they got no names on the back of the jerseys. I'm on board. Let's go. But let's get to the schedule, man, because this first game is a banger. And I was actually going to go to this if they played it on campus and if they did not have it go up against Auburn, Baylor, and Colorado, Georgia Tech. But it's a fire game. App State taking on Charlotte. Neutral site game, even though it's in Charlotte, sort of. But it's at that filthy Bank of America Stadium.
They dropped the ball, man. Dude, Charlotte I would be so confident they're going to win this game outright if this was a home game.
Yeah, I'm thinking, dude, and App State, I think, will make this trip. I think they care enough, App State fans. They will make this trip. I think this will be 50-50, maybe 60-40, but yeah. The current line, I think, is what, 4 or 5?
Yeah, 5.5. This thing is plummeted.
Well, I'm locking up App State. All right, I'm going in. We battled here, didn't we?
Yeah. I like my 7, though. Make Loggins beat me by a touchdown in his debut against Albin. I'll take my chances. Show me.
I think I got a 6 when I bet it, or 6.5.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got a battle on this one. I'm on App. He's on the Clit. So do you have them winning this outright?
I'm going all the way. Let's go. Charlotte wins on a walk-off field goal. Tim Albin 1-0.
Wow, that would be pretty phenomenal. I have App State winning this thing outright. So we have difference here. Week 2, Chapel Bill. This is actually on campus too.
And this is a great spot because Carolina plays on Monday night.
You're right.
Oh, they get Carolina on a short week coming to them. Holy shit.
Once again, that North Carolina law is awesome. They need to go deeper into it, though, because I feel like somehow NC State got out of playing at App. They were supposed to play at App, and that shit got canceled. I got to take care of it. You're asking a lot for a guy.
Yeah.
I have my own, too. How about you?
I got them 1-1. I got Carolina winning this, but like I said, I'm going to be on the points with Charlotte here. Obviously, I got to see them play a game. I got to see Carolina play a game. But not only do they get Carolina on a short week, they have an extended week because they play Friday. They have a 3-day fucking prep advantage on Carolina.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That is nice. It's like if he had brought Parker Navarro and stuff, I'd be more obligated to take them in those games. But they're learning a new offense, these players. Week 3, Monmouth. Hey, don't sleep on Monmouth. They're a good team in the CAA. But I will give Charlotte my first win here. But I will say this. They can play ball, man. So Derek Robertson, very good quarterback, used to be at Maine. They got a couple good receivers. They did lose their stud running back, but they can play. They're a solid team, man. But give me a Charlotte win here, 1-2. How about you?
Yeah, I got him bouncing back off the Carolina loss, 2-1, baby.
Then the triple option and the Rice Owls come to town, and Scotty Abel, very familiar with Charlotte because he taken Davidson to the FCS playoffs, 2 or 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this is interesting. This is very fascinating to me because Albin was at Nebraska when they ran it. Well, they weren't running the full on triple, but they were running the option attack. This is a great game. Is this weeknight? No, they should put this as a week.
Yeah, no, this is a Thursday night game.
It is? This is the one I'm going to go to this.
Yeah.
What the fuck did we did Rice like the third team we did.
Yeah. I think I took Charlotte.
2 first-year coaches. Who's going to know the system more? I think you're probably right because I think that's the timing. It's almost like Rich Rod, where like the timing is such a huge issue with that attack. I will take Charlotte as well. So give me a 2-2 record. You're at 3-1 out the gate. Whew.
Albin. I think I just hit the over.
And they got a bye week. Shout out to Biff. I'm gonna miss that attire on the sidelines. That's why he's got to be a head coach somewhere else. Somebody hire the fucking guy. All right, please. You know who should hire him? Really, Coastal.
Oh yeah, embrace the identity.
He would fit fucking Myrtle Beach so fucking good. They come out of the bye week and they take a trip down to Tampa, Raymond James Stadium. Remember, South Florida is building a campus a stadium on campus, but I have this as a loss. How about you?
Yeah, tough spot here. 3-2. God, and then this next
back-to-back away. You head to West Point. Now, the only thing is you did face Rice a couple weeks ago, but yeah, I gotta take Army. But at least it's not that cold yet. There are some benefits to getting it earlier and getting an option team already, but I will take Army, especially just a back-to-back away. So, what's that got us at?
You got him 2-4. I got him 3-3.
Then after that, Temple comes to town with KC Keeler. I got an upset happening here, man. Give me these Temple Owls to get this one. So I got them 3-4, but this is a fun game.
Yeah, if I had him win those other toss-up games, I'll take Temple here. So I'll be at 3-4 now.
Then North Texas is heading to Charlotte. What the fuck? We just did the North Texas preview. I think we took North Texas, dude.
This is a Friday night game, too.
Awesome. I don't feel good about North Texas, but if I said it. Give me another loss. Give me a win. Give me a win. I'm a Benedict.
They're gonna get one of the Temple North Texas home games. Let's split that. So we'll give Keeler the win, and then Albin as they turn the corner towards November. Win number 4 for me.
And what am I at? 3? I got Monmouth, Rice, and North Texas. Yeah. They get a bye week. And then Oh, we're going to come into the boneyard, baby. Done with this bullshit. You embarrassed us last year, Biff Poggi.
Yeah, they got him fired.
But I owe you a solid because you got Mike Houston fired and I wanted that shit done.
No wonder you like Biff Poggi so much.
Yeah. But this is revenge, buddy. So, yeah, good luck. This place will be lit. So,
yeah.
What are you doing here, buddy?
I will take ECU. I love Charlotte, but I ain't taking them at ECU. Sorry.
Then, a trip. Yeah, look at this guy. This is fucking he's doing the stiff arm, wearing gloves.
Yeah.
UTSA coming to town. Very high on UTSA, man. I will take these Roadrunners, but this could be a sneaky game for if you're looking for a dog. But I think UTSA is a little too talented this year. So I will take the Roadrunners in this spot. So man, I got them. This is a tough schedule. They drew a tough AAC schedule. What are you doing here?
Yeah, this is a game I'll probably take the points with Albin when we get there. But this is a tricky spot for UTSA because they got big games to end the year for a conference title that we think. But I got the Roadrunners getting it done.
Yeah, and then you got to go to between the hedges.
What the fuck is this game? Such bullshit.
I didn't know they joined the American.
Kirby.
Yeah, Kirby.
Think about that fucking schedule again.
You finally want to be in a real conference, huh? Yeah, loss. This is a brutal back-to-back away, dude. They have 2 sets of back-to-back aways. That a lot of teams don't get that. Their back-to-back away is at Georgia, then at Tulane.
They got 2 different sets of back-to-back road games where they're going to be more than a 2-touchdown favorite in every single one of those games. Georgia being a fucking like 35-point spread or 40-point spread.
This is such an interesting schedule. So
I'm 4-8.
Yeah, I got him at what did I give him? 3?
3-9.
So the win total is not 6.5. What is the win total? I'm sorry, I
think it's 2.5.
2.5. So we both hit the over. We both hit the over on that. The problem here is this. It's an interesting schedule because you don't leave Charlotte for the first month.
Yeah.
Right? You don't leave Charlotte until October 3rd. But man, your road spots are fucking brutal. All 5 road spots are against teams that won a lot of games last year. The only one that's not super lit, but it still can get lit, is South Florida. Army will be lit. ECU will be lit. Georgia will be lit. And Yeoman will be lit with Tulane. That's a brutal road schedule, bro.
Yeah.
But we're on the over. And I trust the over. Is it still 2.5? Oh, my bad. I forgot that fucking slide.
It's juicy the over. I'm actually going to lock the over because here's my logic on it. All right, they're going to lose all 5 road games. We'll throw those out. And they're going to lose to North Carolina. So you got 6 games against App State, Monmouth, Rice, Temple, North Texas, UTSA. I think they can split those 6 games, all in the state of North Carolina or on their home campus. I think he's a good enough coach. He's going to split those. So I have him at 4-8. I think they're at least going to win 3. I'm locking it.
I'll bet it too. Fuck it. Let's go.
Let's go, Albin.
I don't have as much confidence. I think Rice can catch them.
Yeah.
But I still think they're going to be at least 3-9. Give me that over. Double lock. Folks, that is our show. Remember, in an hour and a half, we will be talking week 1 college football for the Saturday, Sunday, Monday slate. Every single FBS game will be on that. So buckle up. And then late night, we're going to talk a little Georgia football. Not Bulldogs, not Yellow Jackets. You're just going to have to find out. Moneyline Max on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. I'm on Twitter at DColbyD. The College Football Experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. But don't forget, YouTube.com/The College Experience is the home for all of our stuff. Every college hoops game, every FBS college football game, every FCS college football game, majority of the college baseball season. All one place, YouTube.com/The College Experience. We get on over there, hit that like and subscribe button. And shout out to John once again for hooking us up with $50. Season begins, guys. Let's go. I'm excited to look. Charlotte's got what? How many weekday games? 3. And they're in Greenville.
Yeah,
I'm getting to some games.
this is going to be a fun schedule. No, they have 4. They have 4 weeknight.
There we
games.
go. Well
They have
played.
3 at home. Let's go.
Well played. Yeah. I put together a slideshow honoring the history of Charlotte football. I know it's not that long. Your history is not that old, but I appreciate what you're doing. And Mac, they started their football program up. What the hell? Within their own state, in my opinion. UNC Wilmington, UNC Greensboro, High Point, and UNC Asheville should all have football thriving. FCS or FPS. Doesn't matter. Charlotte had to go to the FCS first. Those schools need to. But George Mason, VCU, we've talked about that forever. What are we doing? Get your football programs up. Football's the greatest. Let's go. Folks, be back in a little bit. This is the college football experience, clit style. You better start thinking about yours. And we are out of here.
Run and shoot.